Okay, let's dive in. Today we are looking into the really hyper-specific world of professional AV integration.
Right. And our way in is this one little component, the Aurora Multimedia CA0052-F3T2R adapter.
Exactly. The source is basically a product spec sheet. It seems pretty dry, but it is packed with some really fascinating details about compliance, about connectivity.
And even cost. I mean, this whole thing is a map. It shows you how trade agreements and, tiny technical details play a huge role in these massive installations.
And it's a $20 adapter. It's not just a cable. Our mission here is to figure out why this seemingly mundane piece of hardware is actually so strategic.
So what we have is a 6-foot cable. On one end, you've got a standard 3.5 millimeter TRS connector.
Yeah, the classic headphone jack everyone knows.
Right. And on the other end, a female DB9 connector.
Okay, hold on. I see a 3.5 millimeter jack, and I immediately think audio, but the source tells us something different, right? This isn't for music.
That is the key technical surprise. In Pro AV, that little jack is often repurposed. It's just a convenient form factor for sending low-voltage control signals.
So we're talking about data.
We're talking about data, not sound waves, and that's where the pin configuration becomes so important.
Yeah, this is where it gets really specific.
It is absolutely crucial. The specs call out a 3TX, which is transmit, and a 2RX, which is receive, set up on that DB9 end.
And that's not flexible. You can't just wire it any way you want.
No, that precision is mandatory. It's for serial communication control. It lets an installer send a very specific command, like turn on the projector. Without that exact pinout, a multi-million-dollar installation just fails.
That kind of precision usually makes me think expensive, specialized manufacturing and all that. But the next thing they advertise is really surprising.
That it's tariff-free.
Right, tariff-free.
And that's a huge marketing point. It lets them offer a, quote, more budget-friendly and cost-efficient solution. If you're an AV integrator buying hundreds of these, that adds up.
But it's tied directly to their compliance status, isn't it?
It is. The product is listed as TAA compliant. That's the Trade Agreements Act.
And for certain buyers, that's not a nice-to-have, it's a deal breaker.
It's the critical difference. TAA compliance basically means the product is made in the U.S. or an approved country. It's non-negotiable if you want to sell to the U.S. government.
So the cable's function is only half the story.
I'd say less than half. The real product here is the compliance, the paperwork. This $20 cable is what de-risks a massive government contract. It's like the cheapest insurance policy you could ever buy.
And to back that up, they offer free lifetime tech support. Telephone, chat, text, email, and fax. The fax number really jumped out at me.
It's amazing, isn't it? That list of support methods is like a timeline of communication from 1985 to today.
So who is still using that?
Well, it signals that a lot of their clients are legacy government or defense installations, places with security protocols where you can't just use modern IP-based chat. I guarantee someone is still sending a fax from a secure room asking about the pinout.
And this little adapter, it's part of a much bigger ecosystem, right? It's not a standalone product.
Not at all. Aurora Multimedia, the company, they make high-end NUC PCs for AV, modular matrix switchers, a lot of AV over IP solutions.
AV over IP being the future, basically.
Yeah, where video and audio just become data packets on a network.
Yeah.
So this little adapter is literally bridging that huge technological gap between the old and the new.
We even see they're demonstrating stuff at future shows like IS 2025. This is a forward-looking company.
So to sum it up, you have a single $20 adapter that embodies precise technical standards.
Strict government purchasing rules with TAA.
And really smart cost strategies with that tariff-free status.
Which leaves you with a really interesting final thought. We have a company here that's building solutions for 2025 and beyond, working with cutting-edge tech. So how long will these highly specific legacy connectors like the DB9 serial port continue to be absolutely essential in a world that's so rapidly going digital?